Hey, and we're live. Hey, what's up guys? James here. Playing some Arknights today. We are going to continue with the story on chapter 13 because I'm still behind. This kind of like goes back to what I was saying a while ago. In that Arknights just has a flood of ongoing content. There's always content to play on Arknights. So I never get the chance to get back the story. Or I do, and then I don't feel too well for the day. So I end up not being able to do the story. But anyways, since now the latest event is the release of chapter 14. We're gonna see how far we can go with chapter 13. I want to try and finish that soon. I don't think we'll finish it today. But yeah, I'm up to 13-16 right now, and to be honest, I've kind of forgotten what happened. I just remember that war broke out in Londinium, and I think the Glasgow gang got out. Anyways, elaborate our wounds in the ruins. We seek a new direction in our duress. We're calling altar and bomb landing point, loading point. Ah yes, this event's mechanic. This story's mechanic. Sorry. We'll jump into gacha in a bit once there's more people here, but I'm just gonna jump straight into story. Do this hard mode. Enemy movement speed is increased. Yeah, that's fine. I know you want to bring Yato Altar for this. Let's bring Ascalon. You're gonna have fast movement speed. Well, I'll just slow you down then, right? I mean, it looks fairly simple. Everyone converges into here, so that's fine. Oh, there's a stairway here, so they're gonna come from here to here. That's annoying. I can't remember if these are actually range tiles or not. This one should be, so we should be able to face someone down here. Right, okay. Let's bring Typhon. I can't remember the enemies as well. You know what? You know what? That works fine. Ah, we don't have a altar. I mean, I don't think I need her, but bring her anyway. Let's go with that. Sometimes I think that if there really is a creator responsible for these lands, he's one cruel bastard. He came up with a really awful disease, where you feel your body being consumed, gradually being replaced by these crystals, helpless to do anything to stop it. You feel your very self being removed from your body, day by day. You can only accept it. We can only accept it. And this creation of apathy is actually one of the gentler ones across the lands. The infected and the uninfected. And tells me our persecution is as old as civilization itself. But what about poor and rich, slave and noble? Foreigner and local, disabled and able-bodied, even abnormal and normal? Parasitic disease is scary, sure. Apathy is only the most obvious, the most prominent of the terrible diseases out there. The Creator's really awful inventions of poverty, war, bottomless, insatiable greed, the malice and hypocrisy that brings so much suffering, gaps we can never close. But the truth is, we all know, no creator came up with that stuff. Humans, we invented it all on our own. You and me, we created them. Yeah, people suck, man. Good news, bad news. Good news is that the workshop is still intact. The forest hit it good. The Dukes and the Sarkaz never got to use it as an outpost. The bad news is, someone's living there. We saw lights. I walked up, identified myself, and the lights went out. Might be refugees or deserters. They put out the lights. That means they're wary of us. Yeah. My eyes feel like lead of Marathon Chapter 14. How was it? How was it? Like, I want to finish Chapter 14 as well, but I'm stuck in 13, so I'm gonna try and see how far I can get in 13, and then we can finally start with 14, right? Our fighters are ready for anything. No, let's not be hasty. They might just be cautious or fearful. Don't jump to conclusions. And anyway, Red's carrying a pretty long blade. Anyone want to play it safe? Why don't I go? I'll have a word with them. By yourself? That's enough. The more men we send, the more nervous they'll be. Besides, if they mean us harm, a few more hands won't make a difference. The sky to the south has been red for the past few days. Percival and the others even found the Arts Circle. We need to move fast. There's some risk in that. I know. We made it out of Schönenberg. Fair enough. We'll be ready to provide support on the sidelines to make a breakthrough. Long. Exciting. This place was some kind of distillery before the Victorian reunion settled in. I can already smell the booze. Grandma Nick would have loved it. Certainly was a distillery. Secret distilleries like this are common enough in Victoria, dodging around punishing taxes imposed by lords. They could be used to make crude medication for the infected. Soaking, mixing, distilling herbs would work. Purification? No way. I'm starting to admire the Victorian reunion. They found this place and turned it into a distribution center for medicine. When did they start calling themselves Reunion and build all this? I'm not sure. I noticed that the building is just an old house covered in vines now. No movement around, no lights in the house. A figure flashes by the window. Red was right. There are people here, and they've spotted me. I dust off my clothes and fix my hair, trying to look more presentable. Hello? Anybody home? No answer. Hi, I'm God. I've got a team nearby. Pretty sure you saw them earlier? Don't worry, we mean no harm. The Victorian Reunion used to use this workshop and make medicine. It brought hope to a lot of infected around Londinium. Its medicine even circulated among the workers in the sewers below the city's industrial districts. Whoever you are, you know the war is turning a lot more people infected. We want to get things going again here, to help them. Since you're occupying the place, we need your cooperation. We can provide medicine or other supplies. We'll trade fair. Still, no response. The doorknob turns, and I grip the hilt of my sword. After everything we've been through, I know it's pretty likely I'll be staring down a pitchfork or a hatchet next. I'm numb to that sort of thing now. Door opens. Hey, Ivan. What's up, man? Reunion, you said. Your clothes. Who are you? Maze. Come in. We'll gacha later, once there's a bit more people here. But yes, I'm going to gacha for Wis'adel today. There are more people hiding inside than I guessed, and it's quite a group. Some of them are obviously infected. Others leaning against the wall are probably ordinary refugees from the city. They're all looking over, silently, watching me and the woman in the Victorian reunion uniform. Look away and clear out. The crowd falls back, and Maze leads me past their collective gaze. These people are terrified. Are you in charge here? This place is under my control. Let's find a place to talk. Victorian Reunion. Percival is in Victorian Reunion too. Our organization doesn't exactly have franchising procedures, and once word of the name spread around, the reunion flags started popping up in all sorts of places. That also means there have been various acts of violence, acts of revenge, taking place under the reunion name. The kind of thing that happened in Shenabog. I start looking at this. She seems nervous. Her gait is unnatural. The deepest depths of the workshop. Here we are. Nobody comes in here. How much you guys want to bet that this workshop's gonna get fucked over? Just because or something. Not that I'm gonna bet, but still. They're your reunion. The real reunion. You came from the north? From Ursus? Yes, Ursus, Columbia. And now we're in Victoria. That's a ways. Your uniform, it's... I used a bedsheet. I ran into a group from Ursus before. They said you dressed like this. I think I got the emblem right. Looks a bit big. You come here just to mock my handiwork. So you control this place just because you dressed up in the garb of infamous reunion. Let's get to the point. I don't have much time. The country, so I'll be back to chat room for a while. Oh, okay. Alright. Are you back visiting family or something? You want to get this place up and running again? Start making medicine. Yes. If news got out that reunion is running the place again. Things are more complicated than you know. We have all kinds of people here. I'm worn out breaking up the daily fights between the infected and uninfected. And you want to make infected medicine? You might as well blow the place up. It's hard to keep a balance between them. You're a reunion, aren't you? At least you claim to be. Basically, and running some errands. Alright. No worries. Well, have fun. More or less. Who are your people? What else would they be? Homeless, infected, war refugees, people lost everything. We all need a roof over our heads. First came here with a few other infected. We found this ruin. Later more people came, including some less than honest folk. We don't take anyone else in anymore. Glad to see you, reunion comrades, but I don't want to worry anyone here. Right? That you're conspiring with us to wipe out the uninfected in our midst. Whether or not it's just a pretext to get us to open our doors to you, we can trade supplies. Let's leave it at that. There are plenty of uninfected here, so I get what you're saying. But I still think it would be a good idea to talk it over with your people before you come to a decision. As long as we can get back to making medicine here, we can come to a long-term agreement. Thank you. Off with you. It was nice meeting you. If you want to take this place, you're welcome to it. So long as you can take it. I can't see her expression behind the mask. Maybe she's just bluffing. Hey, First Dylan. What's up, man? We are going through chapter 13 in Arknights because I'm still stuck in 13. But I turned around nonetheless, getting ready to leave. Even though there's a new chapter released. Hey, reunion. Yes. Is Tallulah with your group? She is. Another Tallulah worshipper. Sure enough, she's our banner. It's her cage now too. I hear she has a nomadic city. Does that city of hers only take infected? If you haven't been infected, are you allowed to go there? I've heard from the passing caravans. I've heard it's a nice place. There's some people in here in less than ideal positions. Refugees from the wilderness. Orphans without a single relative. Talk of that reunion city is ever full of hope. But you only stand with the infected, right? City? There might be a misunderstanding here. Please, do you know what they did? Did you tell them to do it? You got mad? What are you talking about? Those idiots! He might have been a fighter in the war here, or some important figure here to doom us all. We might be just a couple of hours from a battalion of Sarkaz coming here to wipe us out. What's going on? Are you with Reunion like Maze? It was your people. Those infected, they killed a Sarkaz in the warehouse. Bollocks. He was infected too. He's going to explode, right? We need to deal with him. Take a look. Go, quickly. You should be able to help. What's going on? On the ground lies the corpse of a Sarkaz. I know this guy. Sarkaz rode a motorbike. It was a junk man. Going around selling stuff, he took off out the dead. He was clearly beaten to death, limbs twisted up in unnatural ways. His hands were tied. Must have tried to break free, judging by his bloody wrists. The gathered crowd is mostly silent. I feel a chill, leaving me briefly speechless. He's dead. Sarkaz aren't so strong. Here, the medicine he had on him, and some stale bread. The one who did the killing doesn't look well. He indifferently breaks off a piece of bread and hands it to someone beside him. He deserved it. Someone spits on the ground. One of them notices me, perching while chewing a piece of bread taken off the dead man. You're with Reunion, aren't you? May's never told us how we could join you. I remained silent for a while, calming myself down. I lower his hands for him, spotting the iridium crystals growing on his arm. Why'd you do it? Did he threaten you? Try to hurt you? Huh? Why? It's as if he suddenly loses interest, stumbling over to a nearby crate, taking a seat. Sarkaz burned our farm and humiliated my daughter. Anyone ask why? He wasn't a soldier. He wasn't a murderous devil from Kazdor. Just a wandering hawker, selling his wares on the battlefields. He even helped you. Huh? What does he mean? Was he Reunion too? I am Reunion. You lot must know what it is Reunion fights for. Sure, you're fighting for all the infected. This man that you tortured to death. The one who never even got a chance to share his name. Wasn't he an infected? But he was a Sarkaz. Medicine and compassion cannot help the infected in a way that matters, but solidarity and strength can. Solidarity. The infected have no homeland. We share the same fate, the same sorrow. These people don't understand. They've never thought about it. But what about us? Will the veterans from Ursus on the team treat the infected from Kazmir as well? Can Sancta infected coexist with Sarkaz? Even at Rhodes Island, What about the future? If we succeed one day, and the Emperor of Ursus vows to stop massacring the infected, he agrees to grant us land and cities. In this beautiful, seemingly impossible future, We're in union. Will the infected start killing each other? We fracture, collapse, and give them another chance to butcher us. Hey, God, his corpse. It's glowing. He's about to disintegrate. I had no idea his condition was so serious. But did he really not leave any medicine for himself, trying to save money for some future that would not be his own? Get out of here, now! Run! Run! Maze, how do you process the infected here? That room. The innermost one. Hurry, we have to throw him in there. Damn it all. I need a second. Protection. For the nose, mouth, and wounds. Then I lift the Sarkaz's corpse and kick open the door. Upon opening it, my personal originating monitor started beeping incessantly. I've never heard the alarm going so intensely before. Just how many infected were processed here? Every inch of the room is covered with a thick layer of originating dust, crystal clusters forming in the corners. Danger is no longer sufficient to describe the urgency of the situation. I don't know when things are going to get out of hand for this place, but putting a disintegrating infected in there is definitely not a good idea. Oh good. Move! Move! What are you doing? Why is the body... There's too much originating here. How many infected are being processed in this room? Well, it was years they were being processed in there. There's iridium dust in the air. The place won't survive a violent disintegration. Get out, everyone! Now! What? Did you get it? The iridium environment here is extremely unstable. The place could blow at any minute. So we leave? And go where? Everything out there is... There's no time. We're talking about reunion here. They have an entire bloody nomadic city. God, get them all moving. Contact some of our teams on the outskirts. They'll take some of you in. There's some booze left in the distillery. If there's an explosion, the whole place is going with it. Hey Maze, where are you going? A woman dressed in a reunion uniform is struggling with machinery in the deep depths of the workshop. What are you guys doing here? Help me pull that lever. Did you work here before? Did you know I'm infected? Thanks for not exposing me. Where'd you get that reunion outfit? This used to be a reunion base. So many died here. Don't test my patience. I didn't do anything. That's what they all say. I was a worker here. That reunion lot Griffith Distillery, and they needed hands to run the machines for them. It's just... The mercenaries hired by the Lord attacked, and I ran. I'm not infected. Why should I die here with the reunion? So why did you come back? Why? Because I had nowhere else to go, damn it! It's not the reason why I end up trading my life for a secret distillery. I'm not infected, but sometimes I feel like I'd rather be with reunion. At least they have something to fight against. They have a purpose. Pull harder, it's stuck. First open the switch for this underlean port. Reunion left behind a whole lot of material. The doctor said this was the cheapest painkiller formula. They were working on it for a long time. And it relieves pain, but that's enough, right? With this, can I be a genuine part of reunion? I might be allowed a home in your nomadic city? A nomadic city. I take a deep breath and throw out a kick. It makes me sore. The lever finally loosens. The machine comes to life. The giant hopper tilts to one side, and what falls out of it is countless petals. She hurriedly picks up the herbs scattered across the ground and carefully piles them in her arms. If I don't consider what exactly I am, I feel like this could be a beautiful sight. Just like that city. I don't have a city. But those reunion guys all said... Well... I mean, a nomadic city, A city, you know, we... People without a home, people with nowhere to go. The infected across the world are growing more and more numerous. It's not that the disease is becoming more virulent, it's just that this world is becoming more cruel. The great worthies have so much to say about the modern era we live in. An unprecedented era of high-speed battleships, static cities, of industry. How enlightened our era is. How tragic our era is. Stand together. Can the infected really stand together? Naturally? Who do we stand with? Is it just the infected? That nomadic city we're dreaming of. Let's have a place for them. Is a city enough to accommodate everything? Take the herbs. We need to leave. There's no application to join Reunion. If you're willing to fight side by side with us, you're already Reunion. But I'm not infected. It's not only the infected who want to resist. And besides, I need you to help me figure out who killed that Sarkaz man. They need to be punished. Now come on, let's go! We make our way quickly through the gigantic tanks. Some places have already started collapsing. The area is full of pungent scent of alcohol, smoke floating in everywhere. This workshop, where the Victorian Reunion began, is about to go up in flames. We're almost there, quickly now. Waves of intense heat hit. Maze struggles to stay standing. The boobs in her arms are lifted by her hot hair. My... Above our heads roars the sound of buckling metal. Well, alright. I push her away. Then I jump up with all my strength and gather up the petals. Collapse. It's hot. The sun is burning. I'm burning. Is that the exit? A few steps further. But they're watching behind me. Those eyes, are they judging me? Or just judging my insignificant death? What do they expect of me? I can't think about it. I can't. Maybe I'll let them down with their deaths. They should hope for a more meaningful end for me. Like, I don't know, dying on the steps of the palace of this deity, Grifferberg. Anyway, not here. Not dying for an unaffected woman I just met, holding some broken petals in my arms. How could I face them here? I still need to face them. Take them, and go. The exit is right ahead. Don't lose them this time. I might have crushed some of the petals. Give them to a woman named Nine. She knows what to do. Don't dawdle. Move. Damn, God is dying? Man. It's hot. It burns. Remember the afternoon when I first learned iridopathy? Where was it exactly that caused my infection? Still don't actually know. Maybe it was the time I fell in the river. Something scratched my leg. Might have been active iridium crystal inside of a rock. Maybe it was the dust I inhaled in the mines. Maybe it was industrial waste from the factories. Maybe. When I got home, the smell of smoke in the room hadn't dissipated. My luggage was packed and placed on the table we usually ate together. I found a salt lake, but I wasn't lucky. Maybe I chose the wrong place. There was no boat at the time. I walked to the Rhodes Islands operator, who came over and talked to me when I was sitting by the lake. Nine, Red, Percival, Tulula. Ugh. I'm not sure if I'll be burnt to cinders by the time you find me. This was what it's like. Nice enough. What's up? How you doing, man? How are your rolls, man? I didn't ask. You ask. I haven't rolled yet. I will soon. Are we fighting for all the infected? Whether they're despicable, upper class, or even royalty? Well, the people we unite with, the people we want to fight alongside, but they be infected. We need them. Spent 600 pulls out to spark 2 Moo-Moos. Okay, well, it's nice that you have Moo-Moo, okay, but did you get Wis'adel and Logos, at least? I assume you would have, right? If you've gone 600 pulls, but that's a fuck ton of pulls though. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, it was on the goal though. Okay. I'm surprised you didn't have Moo-Moo before.
Doctor, ここっていい景色。影が揺れてる。誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。誰を餌にするか決まった？
Wait, I gotta charge the damn thing.
どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。私に命令しないで。
Add, I want a P6. P, son. Okay, pot 6 of Moo-Moo. Yeah, okay, okay. It's pretty cool. I do like Moo-Moo, so yeah. This way.
安心して。きっと大丈夫だから。戦場って本当にご無沙汰な言葉よ。みんな、こっち来て。準備はレンズ。ようやく私の出番。
Why would you?
ここ強い草が生え、私についてきて。永遠の故郷に帰りましょう。
Oh, it doesn't fucking reach that tile. Oh, I'm fucking smart.
私が粘るしかないわね。オリジナル魔鉱脈を乗せた溶岩には絶対に近づかないでくださいね。即興をお楽しみあり。準備はレンズ。ようやく私の出番。これで前回取り損ねたデータも保管。本気でいくよ。我慢にもまだ足りないわ。誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体
I class tactician and bringouts. I really like the tactician class in general. But people don't use them, apparently. I like it though. あまり待たせない。あまり待たせない。あれがターンレンズ。指示を待つ。Boom.
I should
have put it here, actually.
Whatever. 本当にどうしようもない状況なら私が出張るしかないわね。いつでも演奏できるわ。何がしたいの？したいの？何がしたいの？空気の陸地乾きすぎね。
Who did you buff? Oh, it's Ascalon. Okay. I mean, I guess Ascalon has higher damage because she's got her skill up. Yeah, fair enough.
本気で行くよ。わあ、見ちゃうところだった。 ここで分からせてやる。
How do I attack this?
決断を下すときは冷静に。慌てなくていい。私の知識はすぐに移している。
I'm not attacking from you. Wait, I can do this. Okay, but I don't know if it works.
何がしたかったの？あなたたちの心に染み込んでいくわ。
I know.
ご命令の通り、逃げる前に私の許可は取ったのかしら。
優越は黄金に嫌い。
私の本気を犯した。
絶好のチャンスだ。決断を下す先に沈黙を破って臆病者だ。もう一人空気の陸地に乾きすぎね。リクエストはあるかしら。自由と陽光に包まれて。本当にここ強り草の生える。
気をつけなさい。私の本気を犯した。Mission accomplished.
I feel like it was overkill, but whatever. Yeah, Mumu in particular, her kit's like really flexible, so I really like using her. Not always, but she's really good range. When I was still in the LGD, I used to spend my afternoons going around the city. I knew very well my duty was what I was expected to fight against. We wielded law and order as our weapons to curb chaos, resolve disputes, fight crime, and right wrongs. I thought people were just so easily corruptible. Possible and pure, without flaw. But evil creeps in with age, like how mold corrodes every branch and leaf on a plant. I used to think this land could be rid of evil, if we were strong enough, selfless enough. I held that belief, until I became infected, until I went to London's slums. And I realized that justice is even weaker than men are. But mutated plants grow from dirty soil. Are the flowers in the greenhouse qualified to critique their twisted forms? Do they have the authority to cut off their branches? There's no way we could talk about the same kind of justice until we share the same soil. Well, that's a metaphor. I'm the Mexican alien meme after my rolls. Rip. Hey, were your rolls really that bad, Ivan? Damn! You've been unlucky. Hurry, get everyone out of the building as far away as possible. My stuff's still inside. It's all my family has. What stuff? Pillows and a mattress. They're the last of the belongings I took from my home. Are you mad? Follow me back to the back where it's safe. 5 Wis'adel for 1 logos. Rip. Haven't gotten infected yet, right? Don't count yourself lucky for that. Now it's so chaotic. There's so many people running out from there. We don't know who's infected and who isn't. There might even be some who want fugitives among them. We don't know where they even came from. And there's fire. We're not far from the battlefield. Who knows what kind of attention we'll attract. We can leave right now. We're not responsible for this fire. 9, make your decision. I got a Thai farm, so I was hitting right up all the time. Oh, okay, that's not the worst, I guess. But you wanted 5 logos, so yeah. Okay. Did you get max pots on both? I think I saw your post. There was max pot on one of them. People are screaming, crying, falling into the mud, and crawling back up their feet. The fire burns a rosy red behind them. It was an infected who started the fire. Some infected exploded at that distillery. What's that got to do with us? Wasn't it you lot who brought that sarcasm here? Not us. It's all because of you, infected. I could have hidden here for so much longer if it weren't for you. What the bloody hell did you just say? Did you already forget who took you in? You dare strike me? You... Enough. Incessant bickering. Endless verbal abuse. You don't want to move, I could send you back into the fire. Reunion, you and Maze are the same gang. If it weren't for the infected. If it weren't for you infected. And what if it weren't for... Well, what if we weren't infected? Open your eyes. We're not the ones who caused you to lose everything you owned that made you huddled together and abandon the distillery. Nothing but clothes on your back. Wis'adel's Max. Finally got pop 5 logos yesterday with the monthly reset. Done with this banner. Okay. Different. Except for the stones in our bodies. We had everything taken from us by this disease, but you haven't experienced how hard it gets. And yet here you are in the same wretched plight as us. You know. Ever had a finger chewed off by a machine on the assembly line? You throw it out of a factory? Had your house burned down by some lord? You yell about injustices you suffer, but you're not the only ones who live unfair lives. The Viscount burned down my home. Everyone says his son actually has empathy, but so what? Big wig on him just sent his son to some fancy hospital in Colombia. But us? Me? Burned down my house with my 2 children in it, just because I couldn't pay my taxes. Because I talked back to him. No one dares to care because he's high and mighty while I'm disabled and poor. You're not the only ones enslaved by your fates. So why does it seem like you're the only ones who can actually stand up to those bullies so brazenly? Then kill them. Why? Because we don't want to remain enslaved in those chains. No one ever said you couldn't fight against it. There's no way I could do that. I don't have your original hearts. Don't make excuses for yourself. It's not like every infected comes with powerful hearts. 9, you're grouping up. And we're evacuating? Tell Red to bring a few of his men to monitor our surroundings. Battlefronts near us are currently at a deadlock, so the warring parties might be unable to spare any manpower to inspect the distant fire. First of all, help me calm down the people who just escaped. Get the names of your examiner and provide medical treatment. Stay here one more day at most. Be safe. I got it. I'll help. I'm familiar with burns of respiratory blockage. Oh, we haven't been able to contact Guard yet either. We're not sure if he made it out. Don't worry, I'll find him. We both made it out of Shadowball after all. Concentration of Iridium dust particles. I was already rushing towards the burning distillery. I've entered a scene like this before, back in London, multiple times. As an LGD officer, as a slum resident. So this is from 9's perspective. Fire means loss, and also destruction. I always see tears falling upon charred remains. Sometimes they're from infected, the other times they're a regular citizen. And at moments like these, rumours will spread throughout the spectating crowd. The casualties were a few infected, or perhaps they were regular citizens. Maybe it was an infected exacting revenge on his neighbours who had harassed him, or maybe his uninfected neighbours who were fed up with all the sick people hiding just next door. No one has ever questioned why fires uptown were always extinguished as soon as possible. While the big blazes that destroy several buildings and cause an unclear number of casualties always happen in the slums. I burst through the distillery's doors, and I witnessed a portion of the building fiercely collapsing not far from the exit. No worries. See you later, man. I'm gonna roll after this, though. Single hand extends from the metal and debris, holding onto guard's recorder. Or are the people we unite with the people who we want to fight alongside? Only the infected? Only them? Infected are just the culmination of all the decay there is. We gather as one because of our shared experience. But what unites us is not just a disease. Let's say we meet a noble abusing his power to exploit the people. How would we treat him? If he was actually an infected. We can't use our infection as our sole criterion and slogan. Our companions must share the same belief. We will not only retaliate against this humiliation we've suffered, but also liberate the same people who have caused us pain. We're not the only ones enslaved across the lands, so we should stand with them, together. We need to get them to stand with us. We can't just fight against the disease. What should we actually be fighting against? What are we building here? Many years ago, I had just become an infected who really loved drinking. Then Ace warned me that if I carried on with that hobby of mine, I'd die with my drink someday. And here I am, in a distillery. You've replayed it so many times now. I know. Hello, I've been wondering, if we really did manage to build a city for the infected, what would it look like? Are you sure it wouldn't be a hospice at its core? What we do in that city is wait for everything to be covered in a blanket of disintegrated Originium dust, for our deaths to come one by one. Yes. We can't just wait for our end to come like this. 9. Tallulah. What is it? I'm thinking of leaving your group for a bit. Yesterday I met some people among the refugees who escaped from Londinium. They mentioned some matters I'm very concerned about. That maybe someone I've been seeking this whole time is still hiding in there. So I'll be heading over. Londinium isn't safe at all right now. I think Tallulah already told you about me. You're long-lived. Yes. There's no way for me to die. I've become more and more sick of this reality of mine. You want to kill yourself? How'd you get your longevity in the first place? Longevity, huh? How did I first come to realize that the joke that fate played on me? I had my share of happy days too. I came to know the one and only wife I've had. Had children, family, devoted my heart and soul to Originium arts research. Of course I was the primary focus of my studies. Our children grew up while we grew old. Everything was growing as natural order of things. Until my wife died in an accident. War broke out. I was forced to leave my children. I suddenly realized in the years I spent as a refugee that I hadn't changed at all. The Emperor started a war. A king has hanged years later. And then the Duke's conspiracies came to light. Afterwards the Sarkaz. I didn't change a single bit in all those years, until today. I have nightmares every day, and then I hear a voice I don't recognize. Or maybe it's every voice I recognize calling out to me together. Pain makes you live forever, and only happiness can kill you. Actually, I was already aware of this early on. What can I even do to feel happiness and relief? Especially after witnessing death after death, experiencing tragedy after tragedy. We're in an era of suffering and despair, so I should go look for those hiding behind the curtain. I have no right to make you stay, but there's no need to say your goodbyes so quickly. If you wish to return to the Nexus of War, we might not have to go our separate ways. Is that so? I thought you would return to Columbia after gathering up hands. Running to another place will never put a stop to anything. Fair enough. Perhaps the foes we are facing are fundamentally similar. Also, leave a bouquet of flowers for God on my behalf. I will. So, you. I'm fine. I just got some smoke in my eyes. We're done registering the third batch of infected. All 7 of them have gotten medicine from this workshop before. They told me many infected used to gather and live in the tiny village near this forest to access the workshop. When the workshop was destroyed, most of them left or died, but some still remained close by. They were all drawn here by the huge blaze. Indeed. I look at the petals given to me by the person they called Maze. The reunion doctor here spent their life here for these herbs, and according to her, God also died for them. I recognize most of these plants. The infected used to chew on them for pain relief, before modern pharmaceutical companies were a thing. Perhaps the effectiveness of our crude drugs can improve by referencing these, even if just by a little. We can't simply wait for the end, watch ourselves wither away. There's more work to be done. God, we didn't manage a clean conclusion in our last discussion. I have to make a decision on my own now. 9. We want to hold a little farewell rite for Guard. It wouldn't take much time to do so. I'll make some flowers bloom here. The enormous blaze burns throughout the night. We finally abandon our efforts to recover Guard's body. Red finds a beautiful sturdy tree, its trunk perfectly pointing up towards the sky. He digs a hole and buries that cute towel of Guard's in it. Flowers grow around the freshly dug soil. The floral patterns on that towel were too crude. A garden like this suits him better. Doug questioning everyone that comes out of the workshop. Sarkaz, who died in the underground warehouse. The one who rode the motorbike. He was murdered by a few infected Victorians. They were driven out of their homes by the Sarkaz. Some of them lost their loved ones too, so they felt rightfully furious, and I calmed them down a bit. What's the plan? Back in Ursus, everyone used to think it was the power of unity that Reunion managed to fight together with the patrol units, taxmen, and mine guards. That wasn't the case. We simply had no other choice left to break the knife pointed at our throats. Reunion used to act as our enmity, but our targets of hate have both become increasingly vague and broad. The infected have no homeland, no identity, no bloodline. We can't just carry on with just a provocative slogan. We need to set clearer guidelines and principles. God and I discussed about this before. He said to ignore the infected in positions of power, because they still enjoy exploiting others with their authority, and see disease only as a tool. And that we should also grant the same kind of liberation to any oppressed people, not just our sick brethren, because they can fight alongside us, and we'll need that strength to put up a fight. Shadowbog has taught us enough. He was always thinking so much about this, I thought. I thought he could really take us to achieve some great feats. He will, even if he's already dead. He merely died when he was still insignificant and deplorable. What about those murderers? People who violently vent their grievances unprovoked cannot join us. It was war that turned them to brutality, even if they were just Victorians before. If we let this slide, what will happen to our group next? Ursine, Columbian, Victorian, Italian, Feline, Harrow, Libery, Cabernet, Sarkaz. Power should be distinctly directed towards a common goal, then become cracks of resentment that give others a chance to dismantle us from within. Waldrocker's Tier and Ursus should have taught us this lesson. They will be banished. They will have to find their own paths by themselves. Reunion will make sure of it. I understand. I'll relay that to everyone, and I'll handle those murders too. There's an infected I used to know. Comes from an eminent lineage and held a distinguished position. But she threw it all away in her quest for fairness. You know her. Everyone here has heard of your ideas. Reunion's earliest vision, exaggerated, distorted. What we want is not a nomadic city for the infected. What we want is to send a message to all the aristocrats and oppressors, those trying to divide, suppress, and eliminate us. The blade they so despise hangs high above their necks. Our goodbyes have already been said. This isn't the first, nor will it be the last. Let's go. Our work in Victoria isn't done yet. I like the way Reunion is shaking up.
戦争そのものに演奏する価値はないけれど、
Alright, gotcha time, gotcha time,
私
gotcha,
は
gotcha,
戦
gotcha
場に
time.
流れるすべての音に耳を傾けるわ。
闇に身を置いてこそ光はより
So I was
鮮明に見え
talking
る。
to Rob and
見て
decided
みて。
Maybe I should go for some parts at least? Oh. Alright. Reroll.
ウィシャデルっとサインはここで合ってるわよね。殿下がこの名前は居場所を願うものだって教えてくれたけど、私は願い事ってしない主義なの。は？字が汚い？あんたなんかに言われたくないけど。
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hang on, let's screen cap this. How many copies of Wis'adel do I need to get her redeploy time? Because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for redeploy time. Because damage pots, okay, whatever. But redeploy, yeah, 2. Okay, 2 more copies of Wis'adel, right? Technically, I can only go 1. I have the tokens. Rio is actually a decent organization. That crazy like Mephisto and Cashin. Fully go over. No, where's the go? We still got logos to pull. I want at least 1 more copy of Wis'adel. Free Wis'adel, okay? Because I hadn't even used my my free 10 pull for this. Did you end up getting Wis'adel as well? I'm just gonna look up Logos' kit as well. I can't remember if you can use Logos as a holy drop. Heli drop.
あれれ？こ
Holy
こは
drop.
どこ？僕は誰？
Blue bag. Blue bag. Blue bag makes me sad. Hey, Logos. There you are. Yeah, got it from a free 10. Hey, nice. Congrats, bro. Okay. The Logos is 30, 45, 20, 30. How many for redeploy? He doesn't get a redeploy. Oh, okay. Alright, sure. It doesn't matter then. Okay, okay. Looks like we're getting normal rolls now. It's just normal rolls now. Okay, okay. Let's go. Logos, Wis'adel. Let's go.
スカベンジャーだ。汚い仕事は任せてくれ。
行動予備隊 A6 カタパルト着任です。さてさて、あんたはあの牧年児。
交流のためにラテラーノ教皇庁第6長からロドスに派遣されたスプリアよ。そうだ、安全検査を避けるために
ロドスのエリートオペレーターロゴス、帰任の報告に参った。やはり形式的なものはきちんと体裁を整えていた方がよかろう。確かに手順はいささか反差であるが、ドクター、まさかまた中途で消え失せる気ではあるまいな。
Let's go, Lelouch. Let's go. We'll see how good my rolls are for my next copy Wis'adel. If they're good, then maybe I'll roll for the third one too. But we'll see. I got Fang on my first free pool, by the way. And then I got Wis'adel on my second. What the fuck? Lush commands you to die. This one. I don't have enough gold certs to keep buying. Okay.
ドクター様、バンデラ、ただいま着任しました。ロックロックさんの健康だと、次はとりあえずこのお花を受け取ってください。幸運をもたらしてくれますよ。
Go into my Regenium. That's crazy that his S1 has insta-kill though. Oh, let's go, let's go! Wis'adel, let's go!
レッドパイン騎士団所属、
Right.
エンガ、ユスティナ。私のことはファートゥースって呼んで。ロドスのことも君のことも噂に聞いてるよ、ドクター。
Okay, okay, we'll get far too spook. Okay, okay. Does this mean if I roll 177 more times, I get to claim a free Wis'adel? Okay, I see. The bag made me sad. Wis'adel, let's go. The end. Okay.
私はアンブリエル、ラテラーノ出身の狙撃手でさ、自己紹介なんてめんどいから。
オペレーターフェン、ご報告に上がりました。私が随分変わオペレーターフェン、ご報告に上がりました。
Ulta's cool.
私が
I
随
see
分変
myself
わった
using
よ
her
うに。
very often though, but she's cool.
行動予備隊 A6 のポプカルです。A6 のみんな。こんにちは。僕はグレイと言います。私はただの戦場清掃員に過ぎません。ルトナだ。
我が主の盟友よ、あなたにヒーラの祝福を。俺はシルバー。
また会えたな。
Nexus.
シラクーザの雨季は尻尾が湿って不快だから、ここは随分過ごしやすく感じるよ。心配しなくても、宅配業務はエクシアたちがこれまで通り引き受ける。ただもし私個人への依頼があれば、引き続き対応しよう。
Nexus is good, so she's good. I think that makes her max pot on my account. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, that makes her maxed out. Okay. Okay, already did. you guys see Texas's new skin? I'm actually not a fan of that skin either. I think the default one looks the best. Go, Wis'adel, Wis'adel, Wis'adel. Ooh, two, double.
ドドスのエリートオペレータ
え
ーロゴス、帰任の報告に参った。やはり形式的なものはきちんと体裁を整えていた方がよかろう。確かに手順はいささか反差であるが、ドクター、まさかまた中途で消え失せる気ではあるまいな。
I love this, this is funny.
こんちは。私初めてこんな大きな移動施設に来たんでちょっと興奮気味です。君が訓練場のボス？ドクターって君の名前？でも君丈夫そうに見えないぞ。どうも、エイズだよ。好きなものは気楽な職場と。バニラと申します。訓練生としてここで勉強させていただきます。私はおいし探偵のメイと申すのだ。捜査に協力してもらうのだ。え？場所が？レッドパイン騎士団所属、レンガ、ユスティナ。
We got two
私
copies
の
of
ことはバ
Bartooth.
ートゥースって呼んで。ロドスの。
What? Alright, alright, okay. Wis'adel.
プリムと申します。以前はラテラーの護衛隊に所属しておりました。
One more.
バニラと申します。訓練生としてここで勉強させていただきます。医療オペレーターのススーロです。ドクターは各方面に精通していて、行動予備隊 A6 のポプカルです。A6 のみんな、私はライン生命生態科主任のミュルジスよ。と言っても私たちの中だし、別にかしこまった挨拶は必要ないわよね、ドクター。だってとっくに友達じゃない。
Moving parts are good. That's fine. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy Moon's skin as well. I haven't bought the skin yet because I was just saving the primes. But yeah, I think we're okay to buy the skin. There's Scotty's skin as well that I want. There's a couple of skins I want actually. So yeah. Let's go. Wis'adel.
君
Second
が
last.
訓練場のボス？ドクターって君の名前？でも君丈夫そうに見えないぞ。
オペレーターフェン、ご報告に上がりました。私が
医師見習いのハイビスカスです。みんなからはハイビスって呼ばれてます。今日からドクターとロドス。こんにちは、ドクター。ポテンコです。お時間があったら。はじめまして、ドクター。アリアと申し
Aria.
インディゴと申します。
オペレーターフェン、ご報告に上がりました。私が随分変わったよ。
はいクルーズですよ。どうも、エイズだよ。好きなものは気楽な職場と。
ドドスのエリートオペレーターロゴス、帰任の報告に参った。やはり形式的なものはきちんと体裁を整えていた方がよかろう。
She's giving me power! Wis'adel, come on, Wis'adel! No! Back, no! I just want one more copy, just one! Just give me one more copy! Let's go.
はじめまして。ロープって呼んで。ああ、これ。
ラバ術師だ。暇でしょうがなかったからなんとなくここに来たって。
行動予備隊 A6 カタパルト着任です。さてさて、あんたはあの僕年
ラバ術師だ。暇でしょうがなかったからなんとなくここに来た。
こんちは。私初めてこんな大きな移動施設に来たんでちょっと興奮気味です。行動予備隊 A6 のポプカルです。A6 の
また会えたな、ドクター。
Oh, you're already
シラク
back
ーザの
spot.
息は尻尾が湿って不快だからここは随分過ごしやすく感じるよ。心配し
No. Surely we have enough certs now. How many gold certs do we have? 345. Ooh. Wis'adel. At the very end.
ドクター、あんたらロドスには随分助けてもらったし、もう感謝の言葉しか出てこねえよ。
I'm getting a lot
クリム
of
と申します。
six
以前
stars.
はラテラーノ護衛隊に所属しておりました。行動予備隊 A6 の隊長
Tipo
オ
Wis'adel.
ーキッドよ。ドクターという
俺には飯の種が必要で、ロドスも製
I'm
薬
just
会社として
one more
経
copy.
験
Just
豊富な
give it
植
one
物ハン
more
ター
copy
を
with
拒む
them,
理
please,
由が
please.
ないはずだ。あ
ラバ術師だ。暇でしょうがなかったからなんとなくここに来たって。
今日からお世話になります。術師のスチュワードです。
アーススピリット地質学者兼術師オペレーターとして着任させていただくわ。
ドクターってあなたのことでしょうか。はじめまして。私はじめまして。他社のチャンネルへようこそ。私はライン生命生態科主任のミュルジスよ。と言っても私たちの中だし別にかしこまった挨拶は必要ないわよね、ドクター。
Okay, okay. Okay, that's okay. It's still okay. Still okay. Oh, another blue bag. Dude, I only need 47 more rolls. I might as well go the whole way. Get another copy. I might as well.
「オペレーターフェンご報告に上がりました。私は
ドクターってあなたのことでしょうか。はじめまして。
敬礼。ボリバル国民警備隊教官ドーベルマンだ。早速だが担当直入に。
Too bad that I can't combine these singles with Virginium, but I guess that makes sense.
オペレーターフェンご報告に上がりました。私は
ドクター、あんたらロドスには随分助けてもらったし、もう感謝の言葉しか出てこねえよ。
I was have a free roll climb up 30 minutes.
コードネームはアシッドドロップ。このスケボーも登録済みの僕の っていうの絵描きをしてるよ。
バーミルハンターだ。
29 more rolls until I get free Wis'adel? Alright. Might as well do the whole thing. I'm already this far in. How many days left do we have for the banner, actually? Because I can use my free rolls for the rest. Okay. Banner ends in 11:14. Ah, we got plenty of time. Yeah, we got plenty of days. I'll just leave them for the rest for free rolls then. So I'll get Wis'adel within the next 9 rolls. So that's fine. Alright. Okay. That puts Mumu at pot 4. Yeah, that's okay. What's a talent? Second talent increase. Ah, Reinhard operated reduction. That doesn't really help. Does everyone still got their paradox simulations? Ah, yes, Spartooth. Well, W. Wis'adel first.
船にいる奴らの命をどう使っているか、こんな映像で私に証明しなくていいわよ。
Interesting. I got her on the first.
役に立たないガラクタをよこす以外に、何か新しい方法で私の功績を褒められないのかしらね。ドクター。例えば、
She's fine.
ケルシーに私の前で一曲歌わせるとかどう？それじゃあ感謝し足りないって思うなら、あんたも一緒に歌っていいわよ。
Have Kelsey sing me a song. Yeah, you troll.
船にいる奴らの命をどう使っているか、こんな映像で私に証明しなくていいわよ。これからとくと見させてもらうから。
3 of these. So I need 5 of those gels. And 3 of these. Okay.
Products received. Products received. Products received. Products received.
How many did they have the red thing? 6. Okay, we got enough. We need more drives. I need to start farming for more drives.
Products received. Products received.
"私はこの大地を救いたいとか思うほど暇じゃないの。軍人委員会のドアを蹴り開けて 中の連中を花火にしてバベルのマークを15色打ち上げたいってだけよ。その時はあんたも招待してあげるわ。絶対見応えあるから。
Oh yeah, she does not like freaking the military commission. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
船にいる奴らの命をどう使っているか、こんな映像で私に証明しなくていいわよ。これからとくと見させてもらうから。
Yeah, we'll specialize the skill too. Just have it start. Might as well do the pots here as well. Oh boy, I have a lot.
この戦いは我が韻律を構成する上で大いにインスピレーションをもたらした。
The thing with Logos is to make him really broken, you need his module. And gotta get him to trust 100 for that.
今はどこまで進ん
That's
だ
gonna take a while.
我の顔が赤い？ああ、どうやらメカニストと共に研究していた二日酔い解消の呪文には未だ塞ぎきれておらぬ穴があるようだ。
He was drinking.
この戦いは我が韻律を構成する上で大いにインスピレーションをもたらした。
Four are these things. I can make 2 of them now. 4 of those and 2 of those. Okay, 4 pinks, 2 blues.
Products received. Products received. Products received.
Yeah, meteorite. So awesome.
Products received.
Okay, so I need 4 of these.
Products received.
Let's do this. See if we can get a bonus.
ドクター、クーラーを下げてこようか。申し訳ない。俺は体温が高いから周りまで熱くなるんだよな。
部屋を自分で飾り付けてもいいか？風通しよし、視界良好。問題ないわ。働きやすい環境みたいね。部屋を自分で飾り付けてもいいか？
Products received.
Thank you very much.
いい仕事をするためには適度な休憩が必要
Now,
です。
now I'm gonna get them to rest. They can relax now.
部屋を自分で飾り付けてもいいか？
私物のスツールを持ち込んでもよいか。
Oh yeah, Wis'adel will be trust 200 already, right? Because she's W. it's Logos that's not.
闇に身を置いてこそ
So yeah, Ray is Logos' one, but Wis'adel should be fine, right?
見てみたいだと。いいや、お前はこちら側の人間ではないだろう。
死を乗り越え より平等な未来を迎える。エリートオペレーターたちはその血にかけて誓いを立てたことはないが、一人残さず理想のために命を懸けておる。我らが肩を並べて現在まで共に歩み続けたこと、それ自体がすでに得難いものなのだ、ドクター。
Hey. What skill would you main on Logos for regular stages? Because I know you want to max out all of his skills. I don't know which one you use.
この戦いは我が韻律を構成する上で大いにインスピレーションをもたらした。
Or should we just move speed? Okay. And it's the Mocho. What do I pots get him? DB cost -1 and improved talent. Oh, and I have a caster token too. I think Logos was permanent anyway though, right? Alright, let's continue with the story. Where was I? 13.6, 13.7. Be sincere as we communicate. Be honest as we enter the fray again. Altar and bomb landing points. Absorbs all blood ammo within range. Converts them into bloodborne spawn. Ah, yeah, that shit. Hey, a DP cost to activate the player anti the bomb. 2 tile ban. And more enemies will appear. Why can't you tell me what tile ban is ahead of time? But I guess it's probably this one? Or this one. Or this one and this one, probably. It's gonna be like really annoying to get the bomb out. Okay, okay. And more enemies will appear. Alright, take out for Wis'adel. I'm gonna use the rule force. I don't really know what role she kind of takes, except she kind of nukes, I guess.
お母さんがやってた験担ぎなんです。
Guess we don't need Ascalon. Let's grab Logos. Where are you? There you are.
義には必ずや解あり。あまねく規則は必ず解きほぐせるものである。
I don't want to bring him on a test run, you know? Technically, we could just not take those guys. Abyssals. Ascalon, and we'll have Blaze? Blaze will do. I mean, Gaviel will do too.
私が死んだら見舞金でみんなに焼きじゃがいもをおごっておいて。
Good. Since our scrap with Ursula, they've tightened defenses around that cave. WNO bombs helped us get out once, but that might not work a second time. We haven't been able to get close again. I'm sure the drifting bones haven't returned yet. That is, I was sure until we all had the same dream. The ash-bleached city engulfed in flames, the shattered walls, the charred corpses piled in every corner. The city did not leave with the dream until we opened our eyes. The flames trampled every settlement, every clan. The place we called Kasdor no longer existed, only fire and ruin remained. The despairing giant knelt down and wept. The king of Sarkaz is dead. The king killed the king. Why? Could not be. City, Kasdor. This would be a curse. A curse engraved upon the crown. This would be the beginning of the end of all. Experiment has returned. Tomorrow morning, the attack begins. Siege and her exemplars will be responsible for the perimeter. Us, the Rhodes Rabbit, and the Banshee have to get deep into that wait station.
Where's that old bitch Kelsey? Sending us off in a suicide mission that makes so much of a cameo appearance?
Her injuries are not yet healed. Askell will look after her and the doctor. They will stay behind. Wis'adel recently came under Kafrasari's attack. They were trying to take the bunny's crown.
Crown.
You didn't tell the Victorians the truth.
If your plan works and we go back to Kasdor, what are you going to do? Even your new Victorian friends are probably not going to be okay with you bundling war criminals in with Sarkaz caught up in the wall. Don't tell me you vowed to bring back the Sarkaz home, but never thought about this little problem. Like, are you going to head off to teach a class on historical reflections to this bunch of grunts dragged off the battlefield? In that Kasdor basement at university?
No. Maybe I'll start a literacy class there. Make sure future Sark has a few illiterates like W here.
Huh? Do my ears deceive me? Hodor actually make a joke out of Eunice's words on such a serious topic? What happened? Is sucking up the general Manfred teach you a little emotional intelligence? War is over. Back to Kasdor. Real funny, we're actually fantasizing about this stuff here. Mercs. That's all we're ever gonna be. You're such a lovely Capricorn, Eunice. Maybe you could run off to Lithania and become a governess for some hoity-toity nobles in the big Seal City. Teach, let me think. How to keep your hair nice and silky in a war zone? How's that sound? Not interested. What are you daydreaming about? The battle's about to start.
No, Eunice's gaze shifts down to my feet ever so slightly. She's looking at my shadow again. What is it showing? I don't know myself. I'm rarely so calm before a knob. Calm gives me a chance to think about all sorts of things. A few trivial things. Remember you said you wanted to open a shop in Kasdor?
Because I didn't have a place to fence stolen goods at the time.
Oh yeah. How about we use the first round of tuition from my literacy class for your startup capital?
I doubt that class is going to earn you much. On the other hand, kidnapping a Lithanian governess could fetch a decent ransom. Gotta be at least as much as 10 merkheads. Let's talk about it when we make home for real.
Yeah.
Your mental state has been worrying if you can really handle this mission. Those illusions of art circles drive you mad.
Maybe they did. In this moment of extreme calm, some tendrils of unease irritate my heart, causing hesitation. Amidst my own surprising thoughts, I find the reason for my anxiety. I'm worried they won't accept me, because of some of my ideas. But I have to speak. The arrow is knocked.
Pay no attention to this mopey idiot. Time waits for no man. Once we stake the vampire and behead Thereseus, then you two can head back to Kasdor and talk over the interior decorating plans for your love nest.
Teresa's. I've been thinking about this for a while, W. You may not like what I'm about to say, but I still have to say it.
Saying cold war to me before the fight.
Pretty much. We can't kill Teresa's. At least not right here and now. It can't be the sarcasm executing him.
This was right. The solutions did scramble your brains.
Killing him means no Castle. But now, for a good long while after the war, he has to be recorded as the regent. And even praised by some.
You're out of your mind. I really don't feel like joking about this.
We still need to stop the war, and I haven't changed my mind. But Teresa's has taken his place as a cornerstone of the Sarkaz future. Castle won't survive another split. In this war, it can't end with another Sarkaz betrayal. With another Sarkaz civil war. Remember the plan I was talking about before? We need the Sarkaz here to pull out of Victoria before everyone hears about his death. Once everyone knows the Sarkaz have failed, and the threat of Teresa's is gone, what happens then? The Dukes will slaughter every last Sarkaz in Victoria without mercy. Their revenge killings will spread to other countries in Centrum, and all civilization will have a justified excuse to exterminate the Sarkaz. They'll put together a coalition, just and reasonable, swift and decisive, to divide up all of Teresa's and Teresa's legacies. Can't you picture that?
To be honest, I don't give a shit about any consequence of Teresa's dying. All I'm here for is the part where he dies. Coalitions? Slaughtering Sarkaz. Weren't they doing that already? Does Teresa's dying mean all the devils are just gonna lose their will to fight back? No way. I can buy that. He sent the assassin to kill Teresa, declared himself king, dragged all of us into the mess we're in today. We don't need to sacrifice ourselves for his Castle, for his...
I don't think you can keep yourself out of it, W. I thought I was gonna really let her have it. Really tear into W. This sad woman. Do you think of yourself as nothing more than a merc? How many people have you brought? From Union to where you stand now? How many Sarkaz have you gathered? You're carrying their lives on your shoulders.
I don't fucking care.
But W is wavering. I know her too well. It's not like she hasn't thought about it. She isn't an uncaring leader at all. Looking at it objectively, a whole lot of mercs have stepped up to follow this madwoman. You have to care. You think you can just keep on killing people? Keep on burying bombs in the dirt? You're leading those Sarkaz now. You have to think about how to deal with their hopes and dreams. You have to think through what their lives mean to you.
But
This is a nice speechy.
It's not just Teresa's.
Don't forget, there's Teresa too. So from all perspectives, where all we can be is their successors, their inheritors of their ideals. The two of them, they're the reason the Sarkaz could come together in the first place.
It's not the real Teresa. That's a fake Teresa is cooked up. You can't fool me.
W. Look at yourself.
Who do you think you are?
You couldn't accept Teresa's death. You're stuck in the shadow of Babel. Like...
Shut up.
You think Armia's walking ahead of you? You think she's Teresa's handpicked successor? That the King of Sarkaz should be thinking about this stuff? You look at her and see another Teresa. You think all you need to do is follow the king?
Shut up! You're trying to gross me out.
You think you don't deserve to inherit anything?
What kind of joke is this? You think you get me? You're my mentor now. You're gonna raise me, teach me, huh, Hodora? Just a merc, not much higher on the ladder than me. You're so deluded you can stand up and call yourself a successor or whatever whatever. Ugh, so gross. Little bunny, I'm gonna follow her? She was in the right place at the right time to be chosen.
Chosen by Teresa. To become the leader of Rhodes Island, who stopped Reunion and Tallulah, who broke her way into Londinium today. So what about you, W? What exactly does Teresa mean to you? Some distant ethereal symbol who once gave you a place to stay, one specific flesh and blood royal, or the path she stood for?
For this land to fall into peaceful slumber. But that's why I say she's a fake. Yes. How have you managed to hold back from killing him for this long? Because I'm not deleting myself most of the time. Ugh, spare me. Whatever, whatever. I know what I have to do. I'm not going to kill you to shake up morale this time. You should be kissing my feet. Polish that sword of yours good. I've got a war tomorrow. She ran off again. I really think she could be a decent leader. She's organized a whole lot of mercs. They really mercs there? How much money does W have to hire them? And how much does she earn for them with those things she does? Alright then. Why are they following her? No matter what she says, whether it's revenge for Teresa, hunting down the assassins, or just randomly bombing her way across the land, she's definitely on her path. The ones that follow her really are sad. But people forget how young she is. She's got lots of room for improvement. We can hope. Also, the startup capital for your shop. Not a joke. They got some vibes, man. The exemplars are fully equipped. Some of the Londinian Self-Salvation Corps volunteered to join our team. Yes, telling up the remnants of the various ducal forces we've gathered, refugees want to join the fight, and there's militiamen from the Self-Salvation Corps. We have the strength of roughly 6 or 7 platoons. Siege. We'd best formally establish the military structure of the exemplars, appointing officers such that our chain of command can. Lieutenant Shearer. His team is not a true military unit. It's not a Victorian army. Sure, we have some soldiers. Aside from you and the remnants of Duke Windermere's forces led by Delphine, the rest are ordinary folk who want to fight. Workers, farmers, merchants, and of course, street ruffians. Should we forcibly incorporate them into our 1 or 2 combat units, arm them, and subordinate them to officers? What is the difference between us and the Dukes? The Exemplars is a fine name, but I believe it should bring the people nothing but hope. Or to speak less grandly, it should bring the people something intangible, the likes of which the Duke's high-speed battleships can't bring. Which is to say, the Exemplars should not be a heroic force, captained by the heir of Strathfern, wielding the Ramblade. I'm rather repulsed by such titles. But then how are we to organize our combat operations? Speaking of combat operations, a considerable portion of our team has not undergone any regular military training. What does the Londinians do, huh? Just as we did in Chatley, just as the Self-Salvation Corps did in London. But killing the Sarkaz in our familiar way, with our familiar friends. No offense, Sarkaz. Taken. No harm done. The ritual has been terminated. The blessing bestowed on the Sarkaz blood has not completely gone through. By the Londinian way, ancient witchcraft stirs. A mortal enemy operates with unknown purpose, but the urgency they reveal presents in an opportunity for a breakthrough. There'll be extra cautious. Then, let's snatch that bird back. Plan was a success. The Victorian attack did distract a portion of the forces here. Ah yes, the big giant skeletal ship. I remember this now. It's here. Are you the Sarkaz from last time? How did you... Is this a joint attack with the Victorians? Sorry. Kill the traitors! Kill these Sarkaz traitors! Ursula isn't here to welcome us. Logus guessed right. Looks like she's too busy. Heh. You didn't let me come in last time. This sucker's huge. Can I blow it to 2 halves? No. Stay with the team. Get onto its spine and seize its operator. Yeah. Yes, I feel it. He's here. Follow the Banshee's gaze to the shadow cast on the rock. A hint of blood invades my nostrils. Does this skeleton have veins? Let's go, let's go, fight. Whoa.
罠に踏み込んでくる虫けらはどんなやつなんでしょうね。
みんな助けに来たよ。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。誰を餌にするか決まった？
I'll just have bagpipe holding for now.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ、波状棒とともにマイル。
What? So that's the absorption. Ah, I see. Okay. That's the range of the absorption.
オリジニウム鉱脈を乗せた溶岩には絶対に近づかないでくださいね。わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。ここからは私の独走よ。絶好のチャンスだ。頼みは何だ。自分の摂理を乱してはならない。待機中、意志を警護にするは規律。うわあ、本気で行くよ。
ここは私が見る。よそに目を光らせろ。私の名は闇の奥底だ。私の名は死んだ姿を映している。
リクエストは苦しみにいつかきっとある。戦場って本当にごぶ本気で行くよ。待機中。カップないわね。これ式のことにも私が出張らないといけないの？
Let's make a ball.
交渉は恋にいられてなる。
Can he hit this thing? No? I guess not.
私をここに派遣するのがあんたついてないわね。今日の貧乏くじはあんたよ。いつでも演奏苦しみをいつかきっと。頼みはなんと私の庭からとっと連れて行け。
Astalon, jeez. Oh. Okay. Well, it moved. I can't hit it from there. Who's? Oh wait. That's.
みんなこっち来て。うわ、見ちゃうところだった。
あれがターン。ようやく私の出番か。
リクエストは自由と陽光に包む。ネバナンドがまたついてないわね。今日の貧乏くじはあんたよ。
準備とこの程度か。ようやく私の出番か。
いつでも演奏思い切り。
私を追って影に踏み込んでこい。
あれがターンレンズ指示を待つ聞いてる進めご指示を思考を明晰にするは戦術
Jeez.
ご指示を
She came to
どう
revive
すれ
me!
ばいいかくらいわかる私に命令書を
I didn't bomb the damn thing!
私をここに派遣するのがリクエストは苦しみね。
私を追って影に踏み込んでこ
私をここに派遣するのがあんたが頭をひねって考えたか。
挽歌が聞こえる。
準備はたがこうが抗おうが無駄だ。ようやく私の出番。
私をここにはい焦らなくていいわよ。全員分あるから。
Where's the rest of them?
Mission accomplished.
That.
穀物の種が田畑に見る
Ask a lot of virtuosa S2
また
combo
良い
very
自
basic.
説が巡ってきたわね。
Good! Man, it is so good, man. Like, in the Ask a lot of it, right? I tried comboing Virtuosa and Skadi Alta because I saw it online. It's like, yeah. But then I was like, try this Ascalon, and holy shit, it is fucking good. Module unlock. That's module unlock for Wis'adel, isn't it? Hey, we got boss fight. I mean, whoever needs Virtuosa S3 anymore. It's quite important.
闇に身を置いてこそ光はより鮮
Oh,
明に見え
they change, right? Okay.
見てみたいだと
Let's do our free roll
お
for
前はこちら側の
Wis'adel.
人間ではないだろう
Linger upgrade is pretty big. It's the extra hit, isn't it? Because I did the module upgrade for Rosmontes.
行動を呼びたい A6
That's what it was for
カタパルト
Ros.
着任ですさてさてあんたはあの僕ね
Yeah, extra hit. Okay. I need to do a mission. But yeah, we got the damage already. Alright. Okay, I might call it here for Arcade because we want to jump into some P3. If the P3 is literally just going to be dungeon run, there's going to be a little bit of story here and there as with P3 because we're doing the DLC and the DLC is literally just dungeon run. But yeah, we'll jump back into this next week. I don't think there's anything happening with FGO. FGO's event's about to end, so we'll probably play Arknights on Tuesday. Anyways, if you guys want to hang around for some dungeon farming in P3, feel free to. I'll be back in about 15 minutes. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Bossy Mouse, Egg. Anyone else who happens to be here? I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, see you guys. There's my mouse.